Hey guys, welcome back to the forge. Just a quick video today. I want to show you the difference between these two punches, specifically for slot punching the opening of a bottle opener. I use this for a long time. Recently I switched to this and I do it in two sections. You can see how much smaller it is. This one here, I punch that slug out that size, and some things happen that make for some extra cleanup and not a perfect hole. And then I switched to this one. This one's a bit shorter. And what I find is that if I do this one in two stages and punch out two separate, well, not two separate slugs, but basically I'm punching two slots. I end up with one slug still. I get a much cleaner result. And so I thought I'd share it with you, and you can get back into your own shop and try it. So for argument's sake, this is 1 by 3/16. This is like an 1/8 by just over a half, maybe 5/8. And so we'll go ahead and I'll just show you what I do with this punch here. I can tell you it's much easier than doing it with this punch for two reasons. One, this tends to flare the hole and I end up with a big burr that I have to grind off. This one here, I get a very square hole. I don't have to do any subsequent grinding in order to get a clean drifted hole at 1 inch diameter. So without any further ado, I will put a piece in the fire, come back and show you just what I'm talking about. So equal distance from 3 sides for the first part of the slot. We'll just get a mark there. And then we'll get a second mark. I'm going to move over about a half a punch distance and get a second mark there. Not perfectly centered, but we can correct for that. Camera probably doesn't show it, but we're at a bright yellow heat, and I'm going to start at the cooler end. Okay, you can hear it hit the anvil. Now we'll work on the second half. Okay. I start at this end, equal distance. Then come back. You can hear it shear right away. And I'll go over the hardy hole. Might be out of frame, but there's your hole. Punched. Much less burr. Much less burr. So we'll go ahead, heat it up again, and we'll start to drift it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cool down the thinner half, and we'll equal out where we stretch material, and we'll end up with centered hole. Preferentially heated the one side again. You notice I flipped it, and the reason for flipping it is so that I don't get marks from the hardy hole. Okay, so now we've pretty much evened things out. I'm going to go ahead and heat the whole thing up and drift some more. Back out of the fire. Still got lots of heat, so we'll go ahead and flip it over. I'm not wearing a glove here, but definitely helps if you do. Back in the fire. You move to the horn of the anvil, just to knock the ears off. That's another way you can even out the thicker side, is come over here to the horn and work that thicker side until it gets to be even. It's not really out of forging heat anymore, so I'll go back into the fire. You can see we're still a long ways away from a finished product. I'll just go ahead and do a couple more blows to even that out. Then we'll go back to the fire and over to the hardy hole. Okay, back from the fire. And now we'll carefully go from corner to corner to corner. Didn't quite get it centered, but I was in a bit of a rush to get the video out. But hopefully you can see that the edges of that hole have no burr. I've done no deburring. I haven't gone to the grinder. I haven't used a file. Everything is square. So try this smaller square-faced punch when you're going to do a slot hole, and see if that doesn't help you achieve a better result than you've been getting with this style of punch. This one takes a lot more effort, a lot more blows, more heats to get through. It's almost finished in size in this direction, whereas this one is just a little over half. So as I said, we drifted in 2 stages, 1.5 widths of this punch, or lengths of this punch. Flip it over while it's losing its heat, and knock out slug. Leaves us very little burr to deal with, and yeah, just a great way to save yourself a little bit of time and energy, and abrasive material, because grinding belts are expensive. So you minimize the amount you use the grinding belt, the better. So I'll throw this back in the fire, and then we'll add the little hook for taking the cap off the bottle. Cut this to length, and we have a bottle opener. But that's it for today on the video. I won't show you the rest of this. Everybody probably knows how to make a bottle opener by now, but I thought this punch style would be something that not everybody has seen, and may take away from this video, and find it as something they can put in their own toolbox and achieve a better result. By the way, this is just made from a piece of coil spring. I get coil springs These are off of like a light truck, and I just cut them, and about 7 or 8 inches long, and put whatever end I want on them, and I don't even bother to heat treat them. So there you go. Hope that helped, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye now.